Freddie Eddy loads. Lieutenant coming forward now for Jason Misson and Tony Schofield. Followed by Maury Coney. Two of the David Rewald trained runners loaded. Here comes Real Hussy. Real Hussy loads only 3 out of line now. Here comes Relicta. That leaves Jetpack and New York World. Relicta on the second line of betting at $2.50. Like goes on, just Jetpack to finalise this field. Starter picks up the button. A little bit of movement there. Racing. Oh, Starter's dreamed that line coming out. New York World just starting to tail away a little bit, but Lieutenant hits the ground running and takes a length lead there ahead of Jetpack. Morricone moving up on his inside there to try and push Lieutenant for the lead, with Relicta pushing through along the rail there in the box seat. Further back there to Jetpack, who's now gone back in the field, racing on the outside of Freddie Eddy, and then Real Hussy is last of all. Lieutenant, though, wasn't giving up this lead, as New York World has made a move around the outside to be pushing there on the outside of Lieutenant. A further 2 lengths back to Morricone in third. Relicta starting to make a move around the outside, followed by Freddie Eddy on the inside. A further half a length back to Jetpack in second last place, and last of all is Real Hussy. Lieutenant, he's got a very firm grip on this one as they're coming around the bend, and he's looking to press bang. New York World chasing on the outside, and here comes Relicta, the rightest runner of Real Hussy, making up a little bit of ground on the outside along with Jetpack. But Lieutenant, Jason Misson, he's off and gone on this one. Lieutenant, he's got a 3-length lead now. Relicta chasing gamely, but it's all Lieutenant. 2-length lead there in the end on Relicta. Jetpack run into third, followed by Real Hussy. Further back to Freddie Eddy. New York World tied in the end, along with Morricone, who knocked up to finish last. Lieutenant, he hit the ground running, Jason, and there was no doubts about it today. He had a firm grip coming around that bend, and New York World was the only one there with him who dropped off. Relicta gave a game little chase, but he barely moved on Lieutenant. A good price winner there at $5 as well. Relicta, a good run in second. I thought Jetpack was making up a lot of ground there, I believe, into third place also. But Lieutenant, this combination keeps on winning. The Tony Schofield and Jason Misson, a Spirit of Boom gelding out of County Commands, a Commands mare, owned by B. Mitchell. That's 2 wins in its last 4 starts now. Up in company today in a 65 after its last win in a benchmark 50 earlier this preparation. Second, Relicta, Cameron Dixon and Matty Gray. Second favourite, a Eurozone gelding out of Crum, the Schnitzel mare, BJ Blackall and C.S. Dixon. I believe third may have been back. We'll hold off there to wait for those official numbers to come down from the judges. But Lieutenant, the winner for Tony Schofield and Jason Misson. Times and margins to follow.